and just kind of see where you were at.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Give me just 1 second here. Me. All right. Sorry about that. I was doing some electronic thing. Oh, so you say the prosecutor reached out to see about like, wants you make an offer or something, or what's the?
So I think that her offer would be the same as it was last time. I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. Let me.
No, that's all right.
Okay.
Did we file a motion so I can testify and present evidence?
A motion to testify and present evidence.
Yeah.
Well, you have a right to testify.
Well, now, I mean, again, about the methamphetamines, the having to be, going overseas to seek asylum because of all the false arrest, and I mean, yeah, that's you got that. I guess I still need to get these petition signatures to you, but I mean, you got the meat and potatoes of it. But yeah, so y'all didn't follow. Last time we went to court, I wasn't going to be able to testify about money's going to meth and all the horrific things involved in this case. So y'all did file a motion so I could testify, about everything, right?
I have not filed a motion because you have a right to testify. However, I believe the morning of trial we would address the same issues that we addressed last time, and I anticipate the judge making the same ruling that he made last time.
Right, but last time you said that you had filed a motion making sure that I could testify about everything, but then apparently that wasn't addressed or never got addressed by the judge. Did your previous motion ever get addressed?
Yes, it did. So it was a response to the prosecutor's motion to exclude the testimony. I filed a response to that, and I did tell the judge, and I provided him a copy of it last time, asking that you do be allowed to testify about what you want to testify about, and if I remember correctly, he denied that motion. Well, he denied my response and granted the prosecutor's motion to exclude that testimony.
Okay. Did y'all file a motion to get the records, the videos and stuff from the jail?
From the McCracken County Jail?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't believe that motion has been filed. Were you requesting it because of?
Because it has the all the conversations about. Well, one has got the assaults on me. It's got the conversations about the people that attacked me, that forced me basically out of the country. I mean, it's just it addresses this ordeal in many different ways, and I've been asking. I first asked back while I was in jail to get the videos. I've sent emails to your supervisor, Holly McNeil. I've been that petition I gave you the other day. Yeah, I'm still asking that if y'all would get those videos where I was in jail and the conditions that I was in. I mean, I couldn't see not getting this thing thrown out just from violation of my constitutional rights already. I mean, I've already been subjected to cruel and unusual punishment to a great degree, and we should have already had these videos and filed motions to get this, to have this thing dropped based on that. But y'all never even got the videos from the jail.
So, Mr. Samples, I haven't had your case the entire time it's been pending. I don't know about prior requests aside from the petition that you provided a couple weeks ago.
Okay, what about the process? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
So basically, what about the prosecuting attorney that that her dad wouldn't give wouldn't give protection to the woman that tried to testify on my behalf, and wouldn't file charges against Billy Don Waney for terroristic threatening and tampering with a witness, all that kind of stuff. I mean that's the guy the same prosecutor that filed charges on me for saying that I'm claiming to be an anti-terrorist instructor, which I am, by the way. That's his daughter. That's the prosecutor now. I just don't think I don't. That seems like a conflict of interest. Have you filed a motion in regards to that?
Like a motion to recuse the prosecutor?
To recuse the prosecutor, exactly. I mean, this is a prosecutor. Her dad is the one that, like I said, would not file an emergency protection order or obtain an emergency protection order for the woman who tried to testify on my behalf. Is the one that had me on charges of impersonating a peace officer by claiming to be an anti-terrorist instructor, which I am. And all this to cover up the methamphetamines of Billy Don Waney. Fortunately, Caldwell County went ahead and busted this guy for methamphetamines, while McCracken County and Livingston was trying to cover it up. But the prosecutor that filed charges against me forced me out of the country for nearly a decade. That's his daughter. That's the prosecuting attorney now. And y'all haven't filed any kind of motions to contend with this, correct?
So you were asking about a motion to recuse the prosecutor because of her dad's actions.
Yeah, that's her exactly. But she's also Miss Wiggins is also the one back when my daughter was first born. And I didn't know that my ex-wife was affiliated with meth or anything else. I just thought she was just emotionally off her rocker, possibly due to pregnancy. But anyway, she attacked me a couple times, broke my ribs. I had to use pepper spray to get this woman off of me. I didn't even spray her with it. I just short squirting the floor. And Miss Wiggins is the one that pursued me. I didn't know about all this criminal informant crap. I didn't even know about the drugs or nothing else. This was all stuff that I didn't know why I was being attacked. But she's the one she was the prosecutor in blank, or well, she was involved with it anyway. She was at an emergency custody hearing, CPS hearing, and it was basically. I mean, I've been attacked by Miss Wiggins before. And then come to find out that about the methamphetamines, the cover-ups, and the prosecuting attorney's office in McCracken County is the one that authorized the crystal methamphetamines for Billy Don Waney. They violated the Attorney General's guidelines. That said, that dictates that you keep innocent people safe when you're allowing people to use meth or otherwise illegal activities. And this whole case shouldn't even be in McCracken County. So y'all have not filed a motion to get it out of McCracken County. You've not filed a motion to obtain the records. You've not filed a motion to deal with this prosecuting attorney who should have already recused herself and has failed to do so. Y'all have not filed a motion to get the record, the videos from the jail. What have y'all done?
Well, Mr. Stinkles, I've filed motions to try to preserve the record and preserve what you were wanting to testify to at trial. There are certain motions that I cannot file. They'd be considered frivolous motions.
Okay, what's frivolous? Tell me what's frivolous. What have I said so far that's frivolous?
I'm not saying anything that you have said, Mr. Samples, is frivolous. And I don't have the petition right in front of me to be able to look at exactly what you were referencing and asking to be filed.
I mean, this has been going on for 3.5 years. Or not 3.5 years, but it's probably going on close to 3 years. Probably about 2 years, 8 months or something.
Yes, sir.
How long have you been on? How long have you been working this case? I know you. I know it's been. I know I've gone. You know, there's so many people's recused themselves. Prosecutors, judges. I don't know how many different public defenders. How long have you been dealing with this case?
Well, I at least had it for your first trial back in September of last year, September 30th of last year. I think at that point I had the case for at least 1 or 2 months before that, possibly a little bit longer, but I can't give you an exact date of when.
Now, out of the stuff that I've been requesting, or just talk to them. You know, you just said something about, you know, if you had done any of the stuff that I've been asking, it would be frivolous. I mean, what would be frivolous, in your opinion?
Like I said, Mr. Samples, I don't have everything right in front of me to be able to give you a good answer.
Well,
I'm just trying to explain.
Well, I mean, that was your answer, that if you had done so, it would be frivolous. I'm just trying to find out what would be, you know. Have you looked at it before and decided some of it's frivolous or something? Or, I mean, where did this frivolous word come from?
Well, I believe we've had a meeting before, myself, Ms. McNeil, and you, here at the office, where you had mentioned some motions, and Ms. McNeil had explained to you the thought process and reasoning behind filing those motions or delaying filing the motions, and at that time you had instructed us not to file anything until we heard otherwise.
And then I gave you with 200, you know, with I got about 200 some odd signatures.
Okay, I don't recall seeing those.
Well, that's that petition that I gave you the other day. And that went up about a week or two ago.
Okay.
Yeah, and that was basically asking for the videos, asking that asking for the stuff that that was in that petition. I don't know if you even read it or not, but
I did.
Okay, and that's yeah. So that's but you say some of that might be frivolous or I don't know. You used the word frivolous. I'm just trying to figure out what that's applicable because we got some. I mean, there's something that I guess y'all don't believe me or something, and I just don't. I don't understand why when it's all recorded. You know, I record everything. You know,
Yes,
and
I
so what? I mean, you know, if there was anything that y'all think might be frivolous, I mean, you could just ask for the recording. And I've asked for recordings. I have no idea why y'all haven't got the video from the jail. There's no excuse for that. That's unconscionable. I mean, it's unconscionable what happened in that jail and the conversations that took place to explain this whole situation. And it would be it's unconscionable that you guys have not filed a motion to get a copy of those assaults that took place, the conditions that was in that jail, and the conversations that took place about the people that attacked me and forced me out of the country. I mean, that would be complicit. As far as I'm concerned, that's complicity. I think you guys are committing criminal acts, and I think you're complicit to it because you're trying to help cover it up. Inaction is as bad as just illicit action. It is an illicit action. It's. I mean, is there some reason that you haven't filed them? You know that. But yeah, I would like to meet with you and Holly McNeil if at all possible.
Okay. Well, trial is Friday. I have court tomorrow morning. I would be available after around 12:30 tomorrow. I cannot guarantee that Holly will be here. She has had an injury and has been out for the past week and a half. She hopes to return tomorrow, but I can't guarantee that she'd be here. I can probably at least get her on the phone.
Well, that's I mean, basically, I mean, I guess, you know, just the fact y'all haven't done it, and as you know, like I said, I mean, I swear, I mean, you understand my frustration, right?
I do.
Okay, I appreciate that. And if there's any kind of fallacy or anything that's fallacious, please explain it to me. See, that's something I've heard. I've heard these accusations. Oh, he's being fallacious. Oh, he doesn't seem to know what he's talking about, or he may be off kilter. But the thing about it is, nobody will specifically say, "Oh, I think he's lying about Jennifer Peeler filing a false police report against him 30 minutes after a hearing, and he's got hours worth of recordings." See, nobody wants to use specifics because you want to make blank accusations without any specifics that I can immediately address. If there's any fallacies on my part that's causing, that you believe, please be upfront with me and let me know what they are.
I don't believe that I've ever said anything like that or indicated that I don't believe you. I understand what you're saying.
Well, you said if you filed any motions, they could be fictitious. Now, would it be fictitious to say that G.L. Ovey, which is the dad of the prosecuting attorney, refused to give protection to a witness? That it would be fallacious to say that he filed charges, that they put charges on me for impersonating a peace officer by claiming to be an anti-terrorist, and I am an anti-terrorist instructor. I've got the certificates. It's just like my master electrician license. That stuff can be proven through state records, government records. So I mean, if there's anything that's out of any of the motions that I've asked for, which one would be fictitious if you actually filed it? Would asking for the videos from the jail, would that be fictitious?
I'm misunderstanding what you're saying. I think meeting in person and being able to look at things would help me understand more what we need to do and what's missing.
All right.
And would you be able to come in tomorrow afternoon?
No, I probably can't come in tomorrow afternoon. I've got dental work in Madisonville, and I don't think I'll probably be able to get back in time. I've got jeez. But I mean, that's the thing about it. If y'all didn't follow the motions, then y'all guys are. I mean, I really don't know what what we would talk about at this point. You don't have time now to follow any motions.
Okay.
I mean, if we talked about it and I begged him, I showed up tomorrow and begged and pleaded with you to follow motions and make sure that I'm able to testify about the methamphetamines and all this other stuff. You don't have time to file it now. It couldn't be heard before we went to court. So what would we possibly talk about? You try to use that time to explain to me why I don't need to testify about how all the money would go to methamphetamines and all the I have no idea. I mean, is there anything? I mean, what would we talk about if I did meet with you?
Well, we could talk a little bit more about what we're talking about now and also talk about trial, yes.
Well, maybe we can do it over the phone. I don't know. I mean, that's of course, with it being a dental thing, it's hard to say. But I mean, if there's is there anything? I mean, is there anything about the trial that I need to know about? I mean, am I going to be allowed to give my testimony? Are you going to ask me if I was forced overseas or not? Are you going to ask me if I was unlawfully incarcerated for extended periods of time? I mean, all these things affect my ability to pay meth support. I mean, are these questions that you're going to ask me during the trial?
If decide to testify and I'm allowed to ask those questions, sure.
Is there any indication that you might not be able to ask those questions?
Based on the judge's ruling last time at trial, I'm not sure that I would be able to. He'll have to give clarification again the morning of trial.
Well, now as far as being forced out of the, that from when I read her motion, do you have a copy of her motion? Do you have a copy of her motion with you?
Not right in front of me. There is
Okay.
one in the file.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you would take a look at it, and I'm gonna take a look at. I'll take a look at a copy of it too. But I'm thinking there's something in there that basically says I'm not allowed, to testify about anything that's fictitious, or that's not applicable to the trial itself. I don't think it. I think basically anything that I've got to talk about would be applicable to the trial itself.
Okay, I'll take a look at it again.
Okay, because if you take a look at that, and like I said, I mean, if it's not applicable to the, if it's not applicable to the trial, then it's just not applicable to the trial, and I'll agree to that. But if I remember glancing at it right, I don't think it really prevents you from asking those questions. But yeah, give that a look. Give that a look over if you don't care, Miss Wiggins, and get back with me and let me know whether or not we can address those issues.
Okay.
All right.
We'll take a look at it.
I sure appreciate it.
All right. Talk to you soon, Mr. Sample.
Thank you, Miss Wiggins. Bye.